Morning, Ducky. Morning, Aiden. Morning, Braytech. And morning, Jess. Welcome, everybody. Happy Saturday. Just throwing a link in Discord real quick. Alright. That's so weird that my mic's down in a different spot. Interesting. Okay. Alright. Good morning. I'm back. I was gone for, I think, 8 days. I was visiting family, so that's why I didn't stream last week. But I'm back today. I think we're still on all the same bonuses, right? That doesn't change till Tuesday. Or did that change this past Tuesday? I don't even know. I'm so out of it. It changes this coming Tuesday, right? So we're still on double bonus for everything right now. I think. Alright, I've got some dailies. I'm at like 0.15 gold, I think. Baby Black Currants, Flying Birds Killed, Herb Picking Contest. Non-player enemies kill with a maxing gun. Player kills with repeater and free room events. Visit a shop and... Okay, so these are all pretty easy. The only difficult one is the repeater and free room events, because you have to get a free room event that allows shooting. I'm gonna go to Tumbleweed. Ducky says, on my way. Sweet. We'll go to Tumbleweed, do an herb picking contest, and we can get black currants out there. Could have gotten Baby, I guess. At Manzanita. Max Collector down. Nice. I think Collector was like such a fast roll to rank up for me. I wish it had been longer. It's so weird the differences because like Naturalist was so like took so long to rank up. Morning ST3, morning Sir Doug, or afternoon, and good evening to some of you as well. I know I'm saying good morning, but that's just because I just woke up. Oh no, I'm sorry. Well. You'd think one little hit would have done it. Let me restart the posse here. Oh, let me add Ducky to party chat too. Oh, I wonder if I have a wagon. Yeah, that's fine, Braytech. I don't know if I have a wagon. It's like 6 a.m. here. Yeah, you're on the West Coast, right? Yeah, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, C3, you can join as well. I'm gonna, when you guys get in here, I'll start with the herb picking contest. I'm just gonna do this real quick while everybody's joining in. Whoop. Oh, I forgot my audio changes so much. All right, I'm gonna have to adjust my audio here in a second. Morning, Ducky.
Good morning.
Wait, why? Interesting. I was trying to do this animal thing here, and they just like all ran away from me. I shot one guy, and like it ended, and they ran away. Was somebody doing this, and I didn't know? Oh, the wolves are out of their cages. I'm so confused. I don't know what's happening. I'm just gonna run away. Morning, Sir Will. Appreciate you stopping in. Thank you. All right, got some black currants here. Look, there he goes. He's running. Bye, animal poachers. I don't know what's happening.
Oh, there's a card up here at this room. I might as well grab it.
I'm gonna have to kill this wolf. Oh, come on! What? Bucks me over a wolf? Are you kidding me? I will say, of the roadsters, the piebald roan is always the most skittish. I don't know why. Weird. I'm near some blackcurrant. I'm just waiting for Braytech and SC3
yeah, I
to
got my blackcurrant and my Baby.
I'm gonna do the herb picking contest.
Right. And I've done the visitor shop in road.
We'll
That
kill 2
mashing
birds
gun
with 1 stone.
and the player kills. I don't care about those. Flying birds. Let me see if I can do that. See some birds over this way. Oh, dadgummit. Where'd you go?
Wow, this horse is just being super skittish about everything. Your 1 gunfire. That wolf running up on me.
That was just a 22, too.
Yeah. What a baby. I'll get some birds while I'm doing the herb picking contest. Time to finish all my treasure hunt and collecting. I probably need to do... I wonder how many maps I'm getting.
Dang, I cannot catch up with the birds.
I'm at 20. I'm going to need to do some of these at some point.
What's that? My
treasure maps. I mean, I'll have to do them today. I'm starting to get a lot again.
Yeah, I need to do some on both of my accounts. I did a few the other day on my female. I guess it's been about a week now.
Does Pronghorn just run into each other over here?
I can't get close enough to these dang birds over here. I need to get one up. These birds over here.
Did a bunch of them yesterday. The Silvertail Buckskin American Standard bred. Yes, that's a good one. Although it does drive me crazy how many horses have socks on them here. It should be so customizable. You should be able to pick, like, if you want socks or not.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I have to go all the way around that branch that I was inside to pluck it.
Hey.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Or
hey, Braytech.
Good afternoon, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. Almost going toward evening. All right, we've got 3 of the birds. All right. Our Braytech's in. I love the chest on Arabian because he looks like an old horse but didn't have 4 socks. I wish they would bring in the Arabian from Story that's like just solid red with the black mane and tail. No white, no socks at all.
I think that event for you bugged out because Ducky joined. I had something similar happen to me.
Gotcha.
That spawns here, that those revenuers became unkillable for some reason.
Yeah, he hadn't joined in the posse yet, but I guess he had just he had just joined on me. That's so weird.
I didn't know who it was, so I changed the session and figured out later who it was.
Yeah, they all started running.
Thought somebody's going to grieve me. Let's switch the lobbies real quick. Figure out if that was my friend indeed. Couldn't kill a single revenue.
Alright, let's see here. I know, I don't know why there's no birds right now. It's sunny outside. It's so weird. Alright, I sent SC3 an invite. Why are you so skittish, Roadster? Okay, perfect. Oh, does that only work so they join the session? I swear, I hate Rockstar sometimes. I send an invite to the posse. I don't mean just for the invite to just let them join the session. It should join them into the posse. It's so dumb. Morning, Cassie, or afternoon, Cassie, evening, Cassie. Actually, Cassie is on the other side of the world. All right, let's see. Herb picking contest.
Hey, Cassie. Herb picking contest.
Hey, morning, Rose.
Hey, Rose.
Is this... Oh, it is only 5 minutes. That's nice. Why can't I pick these or what?
Was it the ones you picked earlier?
No, that's so weird. It won't let me pick them on my horse.
Oh. Your horse ain't being cooperative today.
My horse is not being cooperative. I'm so confused. What's happening?
Guess I need to pick at least one herb, don't I?
I think it'll count even if you don't, but it's probably best to make sure.
Oh, I see something.
There we go. Now my horse is picking them. Okay.
Okay.
Dude, this game is being finicky this morning. Ooh.
Let's see what we got here.
Got some time. Get the rest of my black currant here.
Alright, let's see if I can find
These
somebody.
count as flying birds over here. Fly, fly. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. All right, we'll try to get a few more birds. My horse on Red Dead was having some really dumb moments earlier. The game is being a little bit finicky right now, just a teeny tiny bit.
Babe, is that your phone?
Won your soccer game today? Nice, congratulations.
Might be the son or the daughter-in-law. Joey's supposed to be coming over today.
There's a couple birds. No? I forget what update it was that jacked the birds up. Where you'd shoot them, you'd paint them and shoot them, and it was like nothing happened.
I can't find any. I even left y'all to try to go a different area. I can't find any.
I got one. I had two, but the other one
Insane.
disappeared when I shot this one. It's because it's a daily.
There's usually all kinds of birds over here.
When it's a daily,
No.
it says no birds for you. Birds.
I can hear them. I just can't see them.
They're pretty sparse.
My goodness.
Oh, here's some, here's some.
Crazy.
Come on, man.
One bird.
A whole flock of birds just went by, and my gun was like, nope.
Nope.
And then where'd the bigger bird go?
Horses ain't cooperating. Guns ain't cooperating.
All right, I'm gonna pick those up because they're little birds. And then I hit like a, I don't know if it was a pheasant or a quail, and then it just straight up disappeared. Morning, Jose.
Probably a
How's it going?
pheasant.
Visit shop in the road.
Oh, I come across somebody's camp.
Oh, I did get the pheasant. My friend riding around on a tiny white Arabian, and when he goes to jump on my end, I don't even see the jump. It is weird, the differences in the screen. When Gypsy and I used to hang out and play a bunch in the evenings, it would be like raining, for example, and dark on my screen, and he'd be like, look at that beautiful moon. And I'd be like, what the hell? There is no moon on this screen anywhere. It is cloudy and rainy. And he'd take a picture, and I'd take a picture, and I'd be like, yep, that's not even the same. That's not even close. Oh, here we go. Alright, I got my 10 birds. Look at this. We're getting birds. We're getting the current.
No, we are not
Morning,
getting
Roots.
birds. You're all getting birds. I'm not getting birds. Oh, there's one. Huh. And it won't lock on it. It will not lock on the bird.
Mm-hmm. The birds are finicky.
figured within that herb picking time, so I would at least get 10 birds.
Nice. Good job, everybody.
Oh, that breeze feels so
Oh, I
good.
only got 4 to 5 blackcurrants. I totally picked 5. I'm offended.
Oh,
All right, let me find.
wow.
There's 2 more in front of me right here. Do the ones on the horse not count? No, they should
they
count.
should.
Yeah, okay, I just got it. Sweet. All right, I'm gonna go grab some Beyblade.
Holy crap! Look at the birds.
It's like we can't show up. There's an event in the area.
There's like at least 10 here. Oh,
Best part of the day was the Dodgers beating the
yeah.
Yankees in baseball at my cousin's 10th birthday party. Nice. The Orioles are tanking massively. I don't think I've ever seen them on such a bad, like...
Got it.
Ugh.
They were doing so good the last couple of years.
Yeah.
I'm Braves ain't doing no good this year. They just got to 500 and they lose like 4 in a row.
The last time I looked, the Orioles were at like a 333 percentage, which is rough. Alright, I went to Manzanita. I'm gonna get some Beyblade. I had both my characters in camp, and while one was sitting at the table, the other was standing at the table. The camp arrangement was different to the other one. That's funny. So even amongst your 2 characters in your same location, like on your same internet. All right.
Ooh, something's here.
I never...
Cabin.
I always forget exactly where the Beyblade is here.
My spot's Valentine. I know exactly the spot's there. I can't help you over here.
I like Blackbone. I know exactly where they're in Blackbone. But there's like a whole bunch right here out front. I just... I don't have the spot on the map memorized. Grab some.
I mean, I can't go over here and see if I can find some.
I think the first patch I already went past by accident. I should pick that oregano. It's hummingbird sage.
There's some right here. It looks like 2 on my screen.
Oh, I was
Right
just up
behind
there.
my horse's
Weird.
butt.
Gonna go up
Me and
high
the
enough?
rock. No, behind me.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my horse to stop and she won't.
Oh. Okay, still having issues with the horse.
Yeah,
You trained
dude, I
horse yet?
wasn't even tracking anything and she wouldn't stop. So weird. Hey, Jenny, how's it going? I actually had 4 over here.
Hey, Jenny.
I think this is the second spot, so the other spot's got to be back. Oh, no, maybe not, because that's the A in Manzanita. Morning, Karen. All right, so that was 4. There's got to be some more over this way. Oh, no, that's a ginseng. Time for coffee? It would definitely be time for coffee if I drank coffee. That's for sure. Grab some oregano. Dude, you are out of control. You know what? You're going to timeout. Luna, go to timeout.
I'm surprised it hadn't came yet.
This horse has been totally fine. Totally fine. And all of a sudden today, it's like freaking out over everything. That snake was not even anywhere near us. The red dot wasn't even like a red dot. It was a red blob.
I knew it was coming.
You need to go to the stables and think about yourself.
My wife wanted her coffee this morning, and lately I just haven't been, because she's got this blueberry coffee. I just, the smell hasn't been agreeing with me. She goes, I was going to make some coffee, but I know you don't like the smell.
Aww.
I was like, are you trying to like guilt me into letting you make coffee? She goes, is it working? I said, yeah, go make your coffee.
There we go. All right, I got my Beyblade. For the Maxing guns, we could do a Moonshiner story mission. That's the easiest one, I think. A fox! A fox!
Where is that? Another batch of table.
You dislocated your shoulder doing your first aid and CPR certification. How is that even possible? Did you fall off the building that was hosting the CPR certification? Holy smokes. You need some bubble wrap. You need to be like Bubble Boy in that movie who never leaves his bubble.
Bubble Boy.
That was a good movie, actually.
Yeah, that's been a minute.
Was that Jake Gyllenhaal when he was like young, I think?
Oh god, it could have been, but I just don't remember.
It's an old movie.
Oh my goodness. Hi, Jovi.
All right, I'm going to do a Moonshiner story mission. If you guys are not ready to go into one, just let me know.
I'm ready.
So we can get the...
Hey, Jovi, come here.
There was a bunch by the A in Manzanita. Like right here-ish. Somewhere around here.
Hey.
I don't know if that's the one you got.
Hi, Brandy? You say hi, Brandy? Oh, Harmony said it.
It's like, no, I'm not saying it.
Brandy's my friend. I got friends. Did you know that? I've all got friends. Harmony said, ow!
Any chance of a story playthrough this year? I mean, with school and everything, I am playing through story, but not on stream. Unfortunately, my streaming time is so limited right now, and I hate it. I wish I could stream more with you guys, but it just doesn't work out so well. Now, for some reason, I don't go on and get my bachelor's. Maybe I have more time. Were you able to find him, Braytech?
Yep, I got it. Thank you.
Okay, sweet.
Usually just I run around until I find it.
I do the same. Sometimes I look it up, but all right. So we're gonna do. That's right. I gotta go through here. Is it story? No, it's not story. Progress. Life is shine and do this. All right, certainty of death and taxes. So we'll just not kill the enemies when we get to the Gatling guns and try to trade off and get our Gatling gun kills. The ligaments in your shoulder are really weakened. The CPR did something weird. Doctor thought it was the funniest thing. That is crazy. Wilkie, I will be taking some time off in October to stream Ghost of Yote. So they've announced when it's going to drop. I've already taken a few days off around it. So like, I don't know if it was Friday, Monday, Tuesday, or Thursday, Friday, Monday. I plan to do a bunch of streaming of that.
Is this for me?
Every single bottle. Well, me and Marcel. Good hooch puts hairs on your chest, but this stuff, it'll torch 'em right off.
Good hooch puts hair on your chest, because no female ever drinks moonshine.
Anyway, we'll pour this stuff all around the meeting spot. Wait for the three musketeers to show up. And boom! Bring a fire! Deal with breakaway.
Yes. Yes. Not the collector's edition, but I will be buying the deluxe edition. Yeah.
Christ knows Hickson will bring along with him for the ride, but we do this right. They won't even know what hit them.
Oh, God.
Sitting ducks. The blast doesn't kill them. We'll pick them off one by one from the trees.
Oh, I meant to check if I had a delivery. I forgot. I'll have to do that after this.
Breakaway Hickson. Today's the day we deal with a lot of them. Okay, we're almost there. Park the wagon just ahead where we can get a nice sprint.
You're behind in your lines.
Okay, we have to move fast here. Take the shine off the wagon. We're gonna douse this whole area.
You're behind in your lines, Sky.
Good job.
That's right. No moonshine for the ladies.
Start pouring. We need a nice even trail, so when it blows, Hickson, Danny Lee, and Ray Flint ain't got nowhere to go. That looks good.
You have a nice even trail, or just stand in one spot and circle around.
Not for drinking.
Ooh, we made an 8. Look at that.
All right, move on from there now. Take out Hickson first.
Hello, I have a question about tents beds. I just started playing last month and I didn't have enough money to buy a good tent, but I see this month's are different tents. Is there a monthly rotation? When you buy rolls, you get access to more tents and things. So there's like all the standard tents. They might also be rank locked as well, some of them. So as you rank up, there might be more available. It's been a while since I've ranked up a character. Does anybody know if when you rank up through, if more tents become available at your camp?
I think that's the way it worked. I think the more you ranked up, the more.
Yeah, I think they're locked. Yeah, I think there's some
things-
that are rank locked.
You get things that open up and they do
Yeah.
kind of camps and the things.
What rank are you, Morgan?
I feel like you've been avoiding me. And
You started playing last month. You're not 100, would be my guess.
From prince to peasant.
I got guns covering this whole area.
Is that a threat?
Let me go.
I do have a whole video. I don't know that I show when they unlock, though. I do have a whole video that goes through every single theme and every single tent in that theme. Let's see if I can find it real quick.
$100 right here.
So you could at least see if there was something that you liked. You would know what theme it was and you could check for it.
Man, go on then. If you're going.
Why are they letting him go? Really?
You're all but finished anyway.
Have fun.
Not even in this cutscene. Look, how rude.
All right.
That's funny.
God damn you.
Oh, here he is, the half-wit.
The
It's
half-wit.
not really his fault, fellas. His mother drank a lot.
Goddamn son of a bitch.
Thanks for all this. Didn't you ever wonder
So
why
here's my
people
video.
like
It just shows the themes and tents. I don't think I talk about the rank lock in there. So you're rank 50. Yeah, so you probably don't have everything unlocked yet. And then as you buy rolls also, like each roll, if you're still here in a few minutes when we're finished this mission, I'll go and I'll show you the tents I have. I have a really weird view right now.
Yeah.
Me too. We were standing up. You were shooting down.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Snap.
Down on the ground.
I didn't know what else to do. Hickson and Danny Lee, they went that way. Go after Hickson first. Danny Lee, he...
Change that a little bit. My audio's a little
To
loud.
loot Hickson, maybe will be lucky like you.
Damn. Almost dead. Shoot the guy right... Oh, this guy's not really here. That's why. He looks like he's here, but he's not here. Dude. Oh, I'm taking time. Mint. Dude, why are these guys being so bitchy? I'm on standard. They're like almost killing me in one shot. What the hell? Just here for my Gatling gun kills. What is it? What are you doing? This game is wild today. Hickson just ran back into me. I'm running in front of him now. All right. Where's the Gatling gun? Here it is. All right, I'm going for the Gatling gun. I can't shoot this guy. Fuck.
Oh, get out of your way.
Wait, guys, don't kill him. I'm trying to get Gatling gun kills. Fuck. Okay, well. The whole reason for coming in here was Gatling gun kills.
Yeah, I hope that. I hope that.
I don't think I can kill anybody in there, so I'm gonna have to wait until we do the cutscene now.
What if I bring them out? What if I drag them out?
Oh, maybe. I'm dead. What the fuck is up with this game today? Holy shit, dude.
I have one here that if you want.
Hang on. Let me try to get SC3 real quick. Alright, which Gatling gun did you guys go to? I got one right here.
This one between the...
You guys went that way. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
Alright, I'm going to the cutscene. This game does need to go to sleep and wake up on the right side of the bed.
This is all gotten a little out of hand now, don't you? You know what they do to people that murder federal agents?
Dude, I don't really want to listen to you.
Make that go away. You kill me. You'll be running.
I have quite an inspiration, and still, when
Come on.
killing him, it marks,
That press tag
puts few
is
markers.
just using you like she uses everyone else.
Alright. Try this again.
We'll put you in a pit with all the
Alright. I got my 3.
Oh, is all you need 3?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. If anybody else wants to try for 3?
I got one hogtied right here. I don't know if...
Same. I've got one hogtied here.
I'm gonna pick him up, bring him toward it. Where's the Gatling gun? Oh, right there. Okay. Throw this one down for her. There's one.
Alright. I had another one hogtied right here. Alright. Looks like SC3 has theirs, so there's another one tied if anybody else needs any.
Yeah, I need 2 more.
Okay.
I got to...
I threw one right in front of the Gatling gun over here. Okay, bye, Cassie. Have a good night's sleep. Wow, it is lightning like crazy.
You're dead.
Just be careful not to kill everybody and trigger the cutscene. You get yours?
I got mine.
Sweet. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Ducky, you don't need any?
I ain't worried about it.
Okay. Oh no, kill the horse. Ooh, Danny Lee is running. Sir. Hey, Retta, how's it going?
Hey, there's no need for that. Take it
Danny Lee.
like I can run off. Come on, please. There's no need for this.
I don't trust you.
Where the hell are you taking me? Not to...
At the car dealership, are you buying a car or are you getting your car fixed? Wait, tomorrow I done a little bit. There we go.
Taking me too, ain't you?
My horse is so dirty.
Jesus, I already know
Got that Valentine dirt over here in Le Gras.
She fixes all the story in her head, and then there's no changing. You think I wanted to work for the damn Braithwaites?
Well, you should have thought about that before you betrayed us, you know?
I needed protection, but I was just trying to survive.
2023 Dodge Ram TRX Hemi V8, 68,500, 677 miles, military green, and I'm buying. Nice. I'm sure that meant a whole lot more to people who know cars. Although I do know a V8 is powerful. I got two-shot by a raider with a carbine in a rescue mission earlier today. Yeah, I think the game is being bitchy. It is being bitchy. I've never almost died like that in that mission so many times. And we caught up to Hicks and like ran past him. Man, the game does need to go back to sleep. I agree. Go back to sleep and think about what you've done. Curious how bounties are going to go. What's my favorite vehicle? Horse and buggy. No, I don't know that I have a favorite. My thing with cars is I don't like to have a car payment, and I want it to be reliable, very low maintenance, and get me from point A to point B without having to worry about it. Those are my, like, the actual vehicle doesn't matter too much. I do prefer, like, small SUV hatchbacks to... I don't like boxy cars so much. I prefer more like rounded edges.
What was I supposed to do?
There's a real pretty, like, maybe almost a teal-ish color, like a blue-green, that I'd love to get a car in, but it's like a custom thing. I'll pay for it. I honestly, I don't really have a... I don't really... If I didn't have... If, like, money was no object, like, I don't know. I don't really have a... My favorite car is anything gets me from point A to point B. Yeah. Yeah, I don't have like a dream car.
Get out of here.
Just go, Danny Lee.
You'll never see me again.
Now, Gypsy, on the other hand, he could tell you a few cars.
I didn't.
If money was no object, he'd love. I can't tell you what they are.
Go, Danny Lee. Here. It is good whiskey. And Hickson. Good.
Hickson. I was calling him Hicks.
It's time for
Was I calling him Hicks? Hickson.
me to move
Hickson?
on myself.
Hicks. I don't know what I was calling him.
Too many memories around here.
My brain's still a little sleepy.
I think you were calling him Hickson.
Was I? Yeah, my brain's tired. I did get some pretty good sleep last night, but I've had a couple days of not a lot of sleep, so I'm still a little
I
groggy.
want to get up this morning.
Yeah, me either. Hooray! We finished the mission. I did not cheers. I drank and put my cup away because I'm a terrible person. Oh, do we have any moonshine deals we can do while we're in here?
Two preferred type.
These are not great moonshine dishes. All right, we'll go ahead.
And with 5 minutes left, you get two for one
Yeah.
sale, and then another sale gets you the third one. Pretty sure I got one ready.
We'll see if this bugs out. Berry cobbler. I got a Cybertruck, but I'm gonna trade it in for the Dodge Ram. Yeah, I know a lot of people like the Cybertruck. I just don't really like the way it looks.
I can't stand a Cybertruck logo.
Yeah, I imagine it's probably pretty safe. Anybody know the safety standards on it? I feel like the way it looks, like as boxy as it probably is a safe vehicle. But I can't. Yeah, I don't like the way it looks at all. Bulletproof. No. I hope I'm never in a situation where I need a car that is bulletproof, but bonus. Actually, someone was just arrested in Florida because they discharged a weapon. It went through a random car and like nicked. I don't think it injured him. I didn't read the whole article, but it like nicked a teen boy's head or something like that, which is crazy. And you should be arrested for that. I'm just going. Goodbye. Goodbye. I read that insane. Yeah. I also was just reading there was a woman on an airline flight going from Florida to Hagerstown, and a boy on there, they wouldn't say what they said weren't sure the relationship between the person and the kid, but apparently he called her Miss Piggy, and she like slammed his head up against the side of the window. She was arrested for felony child abuse. Again, as it should be.
Seen a clip the other day where the police went to this house and
cat tour rate, if anybody needs a sample.
On a call from someone saying they were being abused, and she wouldn't let them in, but they forced her way in and found out she strangled her own kid to death.
Oh man, it's a messed up world. Uh-oh, this might mess it up if you're going for the cat, though, because I gotta turn this in for the daily. Even if it's bulletproof, you get into accident with the Cybertruck, those sharp edges will fuck anything or anyone in its path. There's a reason cars aren't designed the way. Dude, I imagine things like a tank. I don't know that... I don't want to get into debate about countries and violence. Yes, there's a lot of messed up stuff that goes on in the U.S., but there's a lot of messed up stuff that goes on in other countries of the world, too. I love how people... oh, there's a blue bear here. I'm gonna pick on women here for a minute. I love how there's some women in the U.S. that talk about how oppressed women are in the U.S., and I'm just like, I would like to drop you down into a country and let you see how women are treated in some countries, and then come back and tell me how mistreated you are here in the United States, please. I'm not saying there's not issues or things that need to be addressed, but you're not that oppressed here in the United States. I'm sorry. When you go to a country where the word rape does not exist because a man has the right to do whatever he wants with your body, then again, unless that's happening in the city you're living in the United States, which I doubt it, because that's not legal here, then yes. Then I'll say you have an argument for it. Until then, shut the hell up. Fight for the rights that you want in this country. As you should, as is your right. And shut up about how oppressed and mistreated you are, because you're not. Not like some countries. Again, there are women in this country who are treated very poorly because they're in a terrible relationship or they're in a terrible family situation, and that is different. And I hope that you're able to find the resources and the help you need to get out of that. But it's not like the whole country where it's legal. That's different. And it drives me insane. And the people that are like that are not being mistreated in any way. They're not in those situations where it is a thing where they are in a terrible situation where they are being abused. Again, that's completely different. These are women that have all the rights of everybody else, and they're out and they're able to protest because they have the right to do so, and they're able to stand and protest what they think. But they're not. Yeah, they just don't. People that have only lived in one country don't understand what it is like in the rest of the world sometimes, and it drives me crazy.
You want me to sell my moonshine?
Sure. Yep, we can swap. I just was starting my moonshine up again. All right, I'll get off my soapbox now. If you don't agree with me, you don't have to be here. It's fine. Like, at the end of the day, my opinions are my opinions. Like, nobody has to agree with me, but yeah, that's how I feel about it. Because it drives me crazy. Because these are privileged women saying it. These are not women that are in terrible situations saying it. These are very privileged women. 5 minutes ago, I had a 2018 modded Nissan Maxima, but I give it to a subscriber of mine for a surprise on their birthday. Guys, just so you know, if you've subscribed to me, I cannot afford to buy you a car. Sorry. Hey, posting, how's it going? Countries in general are very violent for different reasons, but if we're talking guns, you're a very violent country. We got everyone beat on that. I mean, yeah, we do have
open.
A lot of gun violence here. It's a very nuanced topic, for sure. There are a lot of countries that are very violent for a lot of reasons. And there's a lot of gun violence in other smaller countries, too. Let me stand down, and there we go. But the United States also gets things very wrong in terms of how we treat people with mental health and how we deal with different situations, and we need to get that under control, honestly. We could use reform in a lot of areas. Oh, why are you hopping me off my horse? Oh no, I don't want to go in the room. Yeah, like Aiden, nobody has the right to do that. Nobody. Oh, that's right, because you have a different Moonshine Shack. I forgot. And none of that is okay. It doesn't matter what you. Doesn't matter what your personal beliefs are. No one has the right to attack somebody else because they do something different than what they believe in.
One more bottle. That won't take but a couple minutes, right?
2 minutes per bottle, I think.
Yeah. One more bottle.
Nice.
It won't take too long.
Grab some. Yeah, this country's not perfect, but it's also not awful like some people think it is either. There's always room for improvement and betterment.
Oh, whoa. Snake.
This day and age, you don't know what to do as a man. Because so many women want equal rights, and they don't want you to do anything for them. And I was a girl, you know, raised to treat women with respect, open doors for them, and
I think it gets
some people now these days.
It gets taken too far. Like, dude, equal rights does not mean, yeah, dude, this is a very nuanced topic that's gonna piss off a lot of people if we talk about it too much. Look, a man holding the door open for you doesn't mean he doesn't see you as an equal. Equal rights means you should be able to make the decision. Do you want to stay home and have a family? Great, you have the right to do so. Do you want to go out and get a job and work in corporate America? Great, you have the right to do so. Do you want to vote? Great, you have the right to do so. You know, it just means that you have all the opportunities. You should have all the opportunities that everybody else has. But we take it too far. Now we're like, no man's gonna hold the door open for me because that is sexist. And I'm like, no, bitch, that's being respectful. Shut the hell up. If I'm out in public and being harassed, I want another man to step in and it doesn't matter that I can protect myself. Like, I want good, strong men that are out there looking out for women out there because some women can't protect themselves. But men, yeah, some men are like, oh, I'm not going to bother because I don't know. I'm going to get attacked or sued because this woman thinks whatever. I don't know. It's so weird. It's just we take things to the extreme and it drives me insane. And as a very like middle of the road person, the extremes on all sides. So this is not just me. I do have a more conservative leaning. But the extremes on all sides, including the conservative side, drive me insane. What's the legendary animal you have to chase through San Diego? Oh my gosh, that one's bugged, Karen. Is that the one where you have to...
Crossfox?
I think it is the Crossfox. That one can be bugged. It's bugged for me. It doesn't show up. So like in the yellow area that you have to go to, for me, it doesn't show up sometimes. Now, not everybody has that problem, but if you're not able to find it, it could be bugged for you.
Going to Rose Parlor House.
Yeah, exactly, Jess. I hold the door open for men all the time. I hold the door open for women, for kids. You know, it's a respect thing. It doesn't have anything to do with thinking you're superior, which is an actual attitude of women. All this man thinks he's superior. Like, fine, slam the door in her face. You know what? Make it hit her nose.
I think so.
She freaks out. But yeah, it's just the extremes. The extremes. It's like most of us are normal. Like everybody here in this channel, we're all normal people, right? And then you have get off of the bridge.
They stop.
Go, 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 go. Sorry. I don't want any witnesses. You almost die. It's like
I gave them plenty of room. I stayed way back there.
Yeah, they totally dead stopped. They were like, no. There's still a witness down here I gotta take care It's like all of us, like 90% of us in the world are normal, and then the extremes are just what everybody sees and hears. It drives us all crazy. I know it does. Or most of us crazy.
I'm just going straight through. I ain't care.
Oh, yeah. I totally agree, Rose. There are some asshole men out there, and just because, okay, so let's give an example. A man holds the door open for you or buys a drink for you, does something, and then he thinks that somehow you owe him something. No, that's bullshit. You hold the door, you buy a drink because you want to, and you're whatever. You don't get any oh, these guys are pissed off at me. Oh, you killed him. Yeah, I agree. That's why I said it's such a nuanced conversation. It's not a black or white conversation at all. Normal in this economy, dude. I spent $100 at the grocery store yesterday. Now I was buying a few things for Gypsy because he just had surgery, and I was restocking a little bit because I've been out for a week. But I spent $100, and I'm like, I feel like I don't have any food. It's like I feel like I don't have a lot of food to make for meals. It's insane. This economy is insane. I was like, what the hell did I buy? I don't even know. Now, again, I did buy a couple medications. I bought some allergy stuff for me. So I had a couple unusual purchases, but still, even if you took that away, I probably still would have spent like 70. And I still, like, I've got some food, but like not a ton of food. I didn't buy any fruit. I have no fruit except frozen fruit, which is fine. I use the frozen fruit in my smoothies. I didn't really buy much of vegetables. I got like a zucchini. I got an onion. I got some baby potatoes. I did get some tomatoes, some cherry tomatoes. It's crazy.
These damn wagons.
Let's jump. Bye.
I think there's a card up here. There was one at the bank. I want to go check and see if I've got a wagon. I don't know. It might be close if it ain't.
I guess in my mind, Rose, like, yes, if a guy's being ridiculous about it, I just feel like that's probably in such the minority. If a guy holds a door open, it should just be like it's just like a normal thing. Like, you don't even think about it, right? You're not just gonna let. Now, I have a lot of guys or a lot of people that would just let the door go in my face because they also aren't thinking about holding the door open for anybody. And it's like, I'm not going to say anything to them. Do I find it rude when somebody, guy or girl, it doesn't matter. Like, if I'm walking in the door and you don't look and you let the door go and it like almost slams and hits me, like, yeah, I find you kind of a rude person. Like, just open your eyes up to the people around you. Just be a kind person.
There's a visit a shop in Rhodes today. You ain't done that yet.
Hey, Psycho Killer, how's it going? Welcome.
What's up, Psycho Killer?
Yeah, grab this one in the bank. I don't know. I feel like we all just should chill out, take a deep breath, be kind to the people around you. There was a Instagram. Look, there's a lot of guys with microphones on like reels and stuff that shouldn't have a microphone.
I'll let it on my head.
You take the microphone and slap them across the face because you should not have a microphone. You're a ridiculous human being, and you have no idea how to treat women. There was a guy that was like, I'm out running today and there's a woman running with her headphones on and she passes by and she doesn't even look at me. And he's like, heaven forbid we open our eyes and interact with society and have a little kindness. No. That's not what I mean by being kind to other people in public. She's out for a run, minding her own damn business. She doesn't want to talk to anybody. She's got her headset on. Maybe she has social anxiety, but she does not owe you a hello or a smile. Nobody owes you anything out there. Like, let her do her workout in peace, you know? So it's on all sides. It's just, I don't know. Everybody take a deep breath and chillax. Like, let's just be as kind as we can when we're out. Now, I can say that, and I'm still going to get super pissed off at the person in the grocery store that leaves their cart in the middle of the aisle. There ain't no kindness there. Get your shit out of the way.
Not ready.
Okay, let me check my delivery. I'm gonna drop the posse.
Welcome back, man. Glad you.
Oh, you already dropped the posse. Okay.
Well, if you're not, if yours is not ready either, we can run mine. mine is already.
Yeah, see, Psycho, that is, and to me, that is the respectful thing to do. And again, I'm going to hold the door for everybody if somebody's coming up behind me. I just think that when you're out and about and you're going through a door, it's kind to look around and make sure that you're not slamming the door in somebody's face. Just hold the door for somebody. I don't know. Unless the woman grabs the door for me and then I hand the door then. Now, I will, yeah, sometimes I don't always walk through the door if somebody's holding the door for me. Sometimes I will, yeah, hold on to the door. And that's just I don't know. I don't want to be rude either, but also sometimes maybe I'm not comfortable walking in first for whatever reason. But I don't think I do it in a way that's like, oh, how dare you hold the door open for me. I like that kind of stuff. I'm a little bit more traditional. I like when somebody opens the car door for you. I like when somebody holds the door for you. Like, all right, let's see. My camp is
the way
at...
I was raised.
Yeah. Oh, I'm only at 78.
Yes,
I do
no,
have to do a
ma'am. Yes,
resupply
sir.
though. Yeah, same. Like that was...
Did you start your posse back up?
I could start it back up and then I could do a resupply, but probably won't have a delivery.
Okay.
Had a woman get mad at me because I called her ma'am the other day at the grocery store. I mean, she really went off on me. Women, I will say, JR, women don't like that. When you get to be a certain age, and when, especially if it's somebody younger calling you ma'am, like, I sort of get it a little bit because it doesn't have anything to do with you. You know, it's more just like that feeling of feeling like you're getting older, or like somebody, it's almost like some women think it's, you're not respecting them. You're almost like, giving them a hard time. Like, giving a hard time isn't the right word. There's a word I'm thinking of. But yeah, I used to have that all the time too, because I worked in a martial arts school. We called everybody ma'am and sir, and I definitely had more women than I had. A few men that didn't want me to call them sir. Don't call me sir. I'm like, well, sorry, sir. This is the environment you're in right now. You just have not walk in the building, because it's habit. It's habit to say that to somebody. A lot of manners went out the window during the pandemic. It's like people in public living like they're walking around their house, no regard for public life. I do agree with that. I think COVID had a very negative impact on manners, like you say. And again, it's little things. Like when I'm in the grocery store, even driving on the road in the grocery store, like, you are not the only person in the world. Just have a little consideration for other people that are around, because they're also having to do things and live their life. And is everybody back in the posse that wants back in?
ST is not here yet.
Okay. Okay, bye, Roots. Thanks for hanging out. And it's just about, yeah, you don't have, if you don't want to talk to anybody in public, that is totally fine. That's not what I'm saying. If you don't want to smile at somebody in public, that is totally fine. Like, I have social anxiety. When I go out, I just want to get my shopping done and I want to go home. And I don't owe anybody conversation or a smile. But I do feel like as a society, I owe people politeness, meaning I'm not going to stop my cart blocking an aisle. Like, if somebody needs to get somewhere I'm standing, I'm going to move out of the way unless I'm actively purchasing something there. And then I'm going to just try to finish up and move. You know, I don't mind saying excuse me or please. You know, it's just general courtesy to people. Oh, can I reinvite you? Yes. Give me 1 second. Okay, invite sent. And that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Just general courtesy, you know, and politeness. Just paying attention to the fact that there are other people out there. And again, some people don't want to interact. So here's another example. When you're out walking and you see somebody walking their dog, that person does not owe you you being able to pet their dog. Thank you to whoever's donating some stuff. I was hoping to get some goods from the delivery. Meaning, if you're walking and you see a dog, you don't automatically have the right to pet that dog because there's a dog out there in the world. That dog could be reactive. That dog could be nervous. Any number of things could be going on where that owner doesn't want you to pet the dog, and you aren't owed that. Hey, Ghost, how's it going? But people get really mad if you don't let them pet your dog. I know, because I had a dog that was very nervous around people, and I would walk them together, and they're both friendly and they're not going to bite. They were not going to bite. I walked Sky and Foxy together, but Sky did not like people running up to her. All right, I'm going to start the resupply here.
It's been
she got very nervous with somebody standing over her. And so I got to the point where I did not allow kids running up to pet her. And that's okay. But parents, if it's a child, will get mad because their kid can't pet your dog. And adults will get offended because you're not letting them pet your dog. Get out of here. Like, that's not, you're not owed anything because you want to pet the cool dog. Like, you know? But it's just having courtesy and respect for people around you and understand that there's boundaries. But also not being a douche canoe. Don't be a douche canoe when you're out, okay? True, sometimes ma'am ages like 40 years. Yeah, it doesn't bother me for the most part, but I am getting older now. And who did it? This would have been probably even a year or two ago. And they were young. It was a teenage boy. And he wasn't saying it in a condescending manner. He was just doing his job. And I did like kind of feel a little something when he said ma'am the one time. I was like, oh shit. I'm old. And so I think sometimes but no, again, JR, nobody has the right to yell at you and berate you because you said ma'am. That's also a ridiculous reaction. But I will say that there are some women that don't like it. It doesn't give them the right to be an asshole back. They can have all the feelings they want about it and they can just keep it to themselves. They could just be like, ooh, I didn't like that. Which is exactly what I did. I got a little like, ooh, I understand. Like, I get it. I don't know. I sort of get it a little bit.
Why won't it let me scan? There we go.
You got an elk? Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet. I think the elk thing's over here. Put this in camp. Yeah, if you see a mom with a baby out in public and she's breastfeeding, shut the fuck up. Close your eyes and go away if you don't like it. Like, that baby needs to eat. Get out of here. It's a natural, normal thing. That's just another thing that drives me crazy. Like, now, if I was a mom and I had a kid and I was out and I wanted to breastfeed in public, I would put a cover over, most likely. I can't say I would 100%. I don't have a kid. I've not been through it. But I'm just like I'm a pretty modest person. It's like, I wouldn't want people staring at me. But if you choose not to do that, that's okay. Mind your business. Move along. If you see a parent out in public and their toddler's having a meltdown, don't offer them parenting advice, okay? They're frazzled enough. Their toddler is having a meltdown. Because when you're a toddler, you can't articulate what you need, and sometimes you just have a meltdown, and that is okay. It doesn't mean they're a bad parent. Now, are there bad parents out there? Absolutely. Are there parents that don't know what they're doing out there? Absolutely. Are there parents that don't discipline properly? Absolutely. But it's none of your business. Unless you see a child being harmed, mind your business, do your shopping, and move on. Again, just being courteous for the people around you.
Diana said last night that she had a wagon ready.
She did, but she's on the West Coast, so I felt so bad because I was like, ooh, I don't know if I'll still be on when you're up or not. I mean, she gets up super early, but at the same time, like, she just has some little uns. At a certain point, they have to realize stopping you to pet your dog is also stopping you in your tracks. It is, absolutely. We're out for a walk, like, and Foxy used to like to go, go, go. So she'd get her nose on something and she would want to go, go, go. And Sky was just happy to trot along with you. And yeah, constantly being interrupted during a walk, like, yeah, it gets annoying, honestly. And again, it's not that I'm sorry. It's not that I want to, it's not that I'm trying to be rude or anything. It's just like, at the same time, like, yeah, I don't want to put my dog through that because you want to pet the dog. Like, are there dogs absolutely that it's cool? Like, if you're out walking a golden retriever that loves everybody, yeah, absolutely. If you want everybody to pet your dog, go for it. It's good socialization, honestly, especially if you have a puppy. But you're not owed that either.
Everybody to pet her.
Yeah. And I've had dogs like that too. And then like Sky just liked her people, and she wasn't mean. She just was quiet, and you know.
Didn't want to be bothered by somebody she didn't know. Yeah,
and she gets a little anxious, so she had a little bit of anxiety. Hey GB, how's it going? All right, I'm gonna donate this. Thank you guys. All right, do we have to do bounties from any particular area?
I think it was New Austin. Let me check.
Okay.
Maybe that was different.
Hold on to those. Hey, Hoof Girl, welcome.
Yeah. 2 from New Austin, 3 hogtied with a reinforced lasso and 2 with a tracking arrow.
Sweet. Okay. We can do those. Actually, I'm going to throw a couple of these pronghorn in real quick if I can get them. Just because they're all right here.
Otherwise, I can always sell it.
You need to sell real quick.
Yeah, local.
A local.
Yeah, we can switch. We can swap over.
I'll pick this one up for you.
All right, let me try and thank you. Try and catch up on chat here. The game was letting me locate a collector item. Then I pulled the map to look for something else. The meta detector goes off. But it can't seem to dig. It could be bugged out. I've had that happen. Sometimes you just have to change sessions or restart the game completely. Collector can be a little buggy sometimes. I don't have too many issues, but like sometimes collectibles won't be where they're supposed to be, or you can't dig it. Or you dig it and then your character just starts walking off. That's another bug. We could go to Tumbleweed if we have to do new Austin bounties.
I'm going to go to Blackwater before you switch over to his pocket.
Oh, that's right, that's right, that's right. I'm sorry. I forgot we were doing delivery. I'm trying to read and think at the same time, which is not going so well. Yeah, let me go to Blackwater as well before I swap posses. I might need to drop a posse. I'm going to look when I get to Blackwater.
Yeah, I might need to too.
Most parents don't know what they're doing. It's all trying to... Exactly. Unless a parent is actively, like, abusing their child or, like, mind your business. We're all just doing our best, right? We're all just doing our best. I've been on a bus when a mom was breastfeeding. She just sort of, like, shawl covering her a bit. Yeah, I mean, that's what I would do, but only, again, just because I don't want my breasts hanging out in public. Oh, I guess I should have made sure everybody had gone first before...
Okay.
Can I join this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Okay. Can. Nice.
I sent.
But again, sometimes, like, especially if you're not even if you're a single mom, even if you're a married mom, like, sometimes you have to go out and do things. You have to run errands. You have to go out and sometimes your baby just needs to eat. Like, when your baby needs to eat, your baby needs to eat. Like, you know, don't be a douche community mom about it. Like, you know, you don't have to make a scene intentionally to try to get people irritated with you either. Again, for me, it's just, it has nothing, this has nothing to do with gender in the world. This has nothing to do with traditional gender roles. This just has to do with just being respectful to people out in public and teaching your kids to be respectful to people out in public. I had a kid once that had one of those little carts and they kept like ramming it into me. Unacceptable. Like, you teach your child that that's not acceptable, you know? Hey, Cap, how's it going?
Moonshine or just camp?
Camp.
Just camp.
Yeah.
Cap, how's I've seen you've been playing some Legends. I haven't had a chance to watch too much lately. How's that going? Slightly off topic, but kind of the same, is that I hate is your mom still not passing to be called dad off the bat, not letting you have any fun when he's having a little tantrum. Yeah, I mean, look, mind your business. First of all, you don't know that it's not your child. You don't know their schedule. You don't know what's happening right now. You don't know why they're having a tantrum. You don't know if they're tired. You don't know if they're hungry. The person who's being judgmental, not you as the parent. Like, you don't know any of that stuff. You're passing a judgment on this small snapshot you're seeing of a kid. Like, you don't know what that kid needs. Mind your business. Again, if you know, obviously, if you see a child being abused, that is different. if you know there's a family, I'm ready whenever. That's different. But if you're just out in public, like,
this morning reminded me a lot of 2020's What Would You Do?
Oh, what would you do? Yeah. I like how they set things up in public to, like, see how the public's going to react. And it's really cool to see when people step in and, like, stand up for somebody that's, you know, whatever it is. So, I can't think of an example of one of them.
Where's Mammy? You coming here by yourself?
But it's cool to see people out in public stand up for somebody else who's, like, being bullied or whatever.
Yay! Great delivery. Real quick.
Crashing posts. Nice.
But I don't crash anyway.
Yep. I'm playing a cowboy game.
Yeah, socialize your dogs if you're on a walk to keep it brief. Sometimes I see people playing 20 questions under. Yeah. So when I was on my flight the other night, there was this beautiful dappled dachshund that was on the flight with us. And all I said, because I saw her, and of course I want to love on the dog. I want to pet the dog. I was they were in the same row, but just on the other side. And all I said to the girl was, oh my gosh, you have an adorable dachshund. And that was it. And I left it. Because, again, everybody in the airport is probably talking to them or wanting to pet their dog. And I was sitting down right next to them. Like, she was sitting down. I was sitting down at the same time. And that's all I said. I was just like, oh my gosh, your dachshund is so adorable. Like, and I don't even talk to people out there in the world much. But I was just like, ah, what a cutie. But I didn't start asking them questions or like, hey, can I pet your dog? Or like, whatever. Ooh, rank up, 928. Thank you.
There. Easy peasy.
Because again, you have to realize too that exactly, somebody with that dog is probably getting stopped a million times. You know. Hey, dead girl, how's it going? I'm at work, so I have no idea how long I'll stay here. Sorry, I missed your messages last night. We had like 5 or 6 rotating at one point, and I was also intermixing some schoolwork in there. It's like when I get comments like that, it makes me feel oops, sorry.
Oh, yeah, we're in new
Makes him
office.
feel validated. I'm looking at the person
That's
like,
nice.
yeah, you just made this situation worse. Please
You
mind your
wanna do it
business.
from Benedict?
Yeah, we can do it from Benedict. Let me start my posse back up.
What's up, Dread Girl? How you been?
All right, we'll just go to Benedict here. Does anybody need another invite to the posse again? Oh, let me look. That's a good call. I'm not sure I can make any more. I probably am. Let's see.
I could probably craft some. You probably got the stuff. Go back to
Oh,
keep
I only
share
have one
stuff
tracking
with
error.
your
Shit.
friends.
Yeah. I'm gonna see if I can make any real quick. It's like it seems harmless, but they're kind of interfering when they don't really know what's going on. Exactly. I think Aiden, do you spell it A-Y-D-E-N? I feel like I saw you spell it like that once. I know Rose is asking. That's the only reason I'm bringing it up. I know it doesn't. Oh, you got it right. It is A-I-D-E-N. Okay. I don't know who I saw with an A-Y-D-E-N once. Must be somebody different I'm thinking of. Yeah, I can't make any tracking errors. All right. I'm open for either or. But your preferred is A-I-D-E-N. A-I-D-E-N. I don't know who I saw with Aiden A-Y-D-E-N. Curious. Now I'm curious. All right, I'll just skip the tracking error one. I don't honestly need. Did I mark Benedict? Yeah, okay, I'm running there.
I wish you could share craftable items.
I know, wouldn't that be cool? You just drop them on the ground, but that's okay. It's why I'm so mad that I didn't realize to get the tracking errors you had to do the love and honor mission or whichever one it is, and I thought you just had to log in, and I did because I was like, I could really use those tracking errors. I'm always out of tracking errors. It's okay. Some people still spell my last name with a Y and not an I, but it's an I. Ooh, we could do number 3 of that one. All right. Nelson, hot tub 34 Slasso. Do we have any 2s here? No, only 1s. Hey, Native, how's it going? Me and my friends yesterday, we destroyed a seaside city on Fortnite with the Star Destroyer, and I told my friend under Imperial orders. Nice. We actually got on the Star Destroyer last night for the first time.
Man, we had a long Fortnite session yesterday.
We did have a long Fortnite session yesterday.
That's the longest we've ever played Fortnite together.
I think so too. Yeah. Well, it's because I was off work because I had been traveling. Gypsy was off work because he had surgery. So we started early.
It was fun though. We had a good time.
We did. We had some good early matches too. We had some good later matches, but
early was really good.
yeah. When all the kiddos are still in school. Now we're gonna head into summertime though, and they're just gonna be on all the time.
Yeah, they're out here.
It might make it less sweaty, honestly, just because. Is this a cougar? It is. Oh, my Starin is such a good boy. Look at him. Barely even
Lasso
reacted to
from
that
horseback?
cougar. What was that?
What was it? Lasso from horseback? The other one?
Yeah,
Hog tie with
Luna
the
would have bucked
rainforest.
me already.
Hog tie?
Hog tie, reinforced lasso. Hog tie with the reinforced lasso. And then, tracking arrows. Trying to get over there. Luna would have done bucked me. People try to tell me the horses don't behave any different. Oh, that was me. I don't know which one to choose, so I eventually changed it. Gotcha. Gotcha. I think not to influence your decision at all. It actually may have been AYDAN. DEN? Can't remember. I like the Y. I think the Y is unique in Aiden.
I mean, Fort Mercer.
Do 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 do. Yeah, so that's my TED Talk this morning. I wonder how many people left because they didn't enjoy the topic or my opinions. They're like, nope, I'm out. She doesn't understand the world. Doesn't understand how hard it is for me. I am so behind. I have arrived. Do 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 do. Do do do. I see the arrow sticking out of his butt. Or her butt. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and cut free. Whoever needs to reinforce lasso.
Yeah, I need 2 more.
It does look nice, doesn't it?
No regret, huh?
She got them.
Pero qué demonios!
I'm tired.
Por Dios, no.
Do do do. Who's shooting? Who's shooting?
I told this was supposed to be third one, but it didn't count.
Excuse me, sir.
I don't know why they still have guns.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're not doing a very good job of disarming them when we tie them up.
When you untie them 10,000 times, they still have guns.
So I'm strong. I hold on to it really well.
Okay.
Ma'am. She's like so abused.
Untie me, you piece of Por el amor.
Oh, I hate Rockstar. Wake up. Damn it. Alright, we'll try to find a multi one.
No worries.
Dude, I kicked her once by accident. She's like, I'm now out for the rest of the evening. Oh, shoot. Can I put this on somebody else's horse? I got a kitty cat on the back of mine. Maybe she'll wake up on the way.
Not let you.
It's just because your horse is
Change my
moving.
settings.
It's acting like I can, but
My God.
I think because...
How do you do that? Stable versus allow.
Oh yeah, now it's not letting me.
Friends only. I changed it to everyone, see if that'll work. I had it friends only.
There we go. It was giving the prompt before too. It was just weird. I think the shooting was like interfering with it.
Yeah, I'm done shooting.
He's 69. How's it going? After GTA 6 Trailer 2, there are so many updates that are coming from unknown sources. I don't know if they're true. Like all their older games are getting either remake or remastered. Yeah, it's weird. It's not weird. I don't know why I said weird. It's makes sense that everybody's like trying to get their little piece of the streaming pie and get noticed before GTA 6 comes out to grow their channel. So yeah, they're like, I'm gonna release this information and so I can get more viewers, and people fall for it. For me, I just like, in any game, whether it's Fortnite or whatever, I just look for the sources that are reputable when it comes to leaks. And those are the only people I listen to. Everybody else, I'm like, what you're saying could be true, but I'm not going to believe it until somebody that is a reputable source says it. Everyone's like, I came here to watch her play Red Dead, not ramble on. Let's be real, Native. Does anybody really come here to watch me play Red Dead? Probably not too much. But we normally talk about lighter topics, and this was a heavier topic today. And again, my opinions are my opinions. I'm not going to be mad at you if you have a different opinion than me. And also, again, every conversation we had today is so much more nuanced than what I'm saying. It's so much more gray. Like, there's no...
Hey, Josie.
There's very little black and white in anything we talked about. And I can think something you said is true while also thinking something I said is true. And they sort of be opposites. Because it's, again, nuanced. Hope you're ready to die. Okay. Sir, come back. Come back. Come back, come back. Maybe there'll be a maybe there'll be a 4-person here in Armadillo. Just love your rambling? Well, good. Sometimes I don't want to fall into the habit of just being too quiet when I'm streaming. So sometimes I'll just bring up some random topic that flits into my head because I'm like, hey.
Alright, must be a collectible here. This chest.
You've done a job too recently. Well, we at least have a 2-person. At best, they're trying to confirm that the GTA 4 remaster or Red Dead 2 port is uncanceled from previous news and reconfirming maybe all the Max Payne stuff. I think the only newer thing I've heard was Max Payne 3 is being worked on. Everybody keeps circulating that a Red Dead 1 remaster is coming out, and I was like, Oh, and the latest rumor was that Red Dead 2 was getting a PS5 upgrade or whatever, or a next-gen upgrade.
Sometime later this year.
Yeah. So, but I haven't actually seen that circulating that much. It's just been the Red Dead 1 remaster stuff, and I was like, nah, they did the port. Like, I don't think they're going to remaster Red Dead 1 at this point. Could they? Sure. That's why you'll never hear me say anything's a definite. Until the company actually confirms something, you'll literally... It doesn't matter if it's even a leaker that I trust. I'm never going to be like, yes, this is 100% happening. Like, it could happen. It might happen. It's rumored to happen. But it might not. The one person I listen to is Hazard. He does Red Dead and GTA stuff. So I rarely watch Hazard anymore nowadays. But I will say he gets a lot of his information from Tez2. Is it Tez2? His name on Twitter. I don't know if Tez is still doing a lot of information about Red Dead and GTA. I feel like I see him. I still do see him. I just don't know how active he is. But like he got his information from there. Now he might get his information from somewhere else, but like most of us get our information from Tez. And like that's a pretty reliable source. Now, he's not 100% accurate though. There has been stuff that he has said that has not happened. No leaker or like information source is ever going to be 100% accurate. But he's pretty good and he's pretty reliable, and I do trust like the stuff he puts out more than anybody else. Hey, Diana, good morning.
Good morning, Diana.
I knew the Red Dead 1 remaster was a fake just as they just did the port. Yeah, so they did the port, so it doesn't make sense that a remaster is coming out, but it is circulating pretty good now again. So I don't know what made it revive in its... I'd love to see Red Dead Revolver done like Red Dead Redemption game. I've tried playing Red Dead Revolver. I do have it. I played a little bit of it. It's just so like hard to play after you've played Red Dead 1 and Red Dead 2. Even Red Dead 1 is really hard to go back and play. I am still going to pick it up for PlayStation 5 as soon as it goes on a sale that's not just a $10 sale or whatever. Like, when it goes to, like, $19.99, then maybe I'll buy it. But, like, the sales always put it at $29.99, and I'm just like, I'm not paying another $30. I've spent so much money on Red Dead games. Like, I'm not giving you another $30 for a old game that didn't even get a remaster. If it had been remastered, sure. But it was just a port, so... Is this scouting? Yeah. I'm all screwed out. That's an interesting way to put it. I wonder if I can call my wagon while we're doing this and throw this animal in here. Let's see. Oh, this is a poor carcass. I didn't even realize that. We need more Marson. I mean, I personally would love to see a remaster. I'd love to see Red Dead 1 redone in the style of Red Dead 2. And kind of even put the games together so it flows one right into the next. That would be nice. We'll never see that. That'll never happen, but... GTA 4 needs it bad, and not just because PS4 or 5 doesn't have it. It's crazy blurring Xbox and PC, even with the PC mods. Oh, on my way back. I wish Activision would get it together and remake Gun. It's the one Old West game I played before Red Dead, and it was low-key scary but so fun. I don't know that I've heard of that one. Ooh, oh. I ain't got time for that. Alright, take out these guys. Doo-doo. I feel like it has been dark for days.
I'll speak it to this guy.
Trying to get hungry. I'm gonna find you.
Anybody need a reinforced lasso?
Oh, I still need 2.
Yeah, I need 2.
Jesus Christ.
Look at all the arrows sticking out of the bottoms of his feet. Come on, man. I had my lasso out. Hate this game. I don't actually hate the game, guys. Just hate the mechanics sometimes.
I still need 2.
Here, do this. You want to do this one?
I get this one for a different time.
Sorry, I didn't know.
See if this gives me 3 here.
I have plenty of time.
Bird's gonna get their fill of you, tweet, tweet.
Nope, that only gave me 2. Didn't work.
This gonna be a painful.
I'll have to tie that one up. My friend still does MTU settings. I'll do that sometimes, especially if I'm getting footage and people are bothering me. But yeah, solo lobbies would be nice. So I don't have to do that. Because it's not that hard, but it drives me crazy.
You better pray I don't get loose.
Bam. Do you still need one more, Ducky?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll untie this one over here.
Yep, one more.
Yeah, it didn't work for me doing the same one. Guess my boyfriend couldn't lasso a bounty. He had been stuck in the tackle. Yes. I hate when I pull out a specific weapon and suddenly it's not there anymore. That drives me crazy. Anybody else need any lassos?
I only tied you up.
Nope, nothing. That's my lasso and trekking arrow.
I got it. That's 3 for
Just
me.
need that bounty.
Rose says, in good faith, I'll just say I'm sure there's something I'm missing, but why can free games like Fortnite be played without subscription? But why not Red Dead and Fortnite? Arguably, there's way more servers to upkeep. It is crazy to me. The whole thing is crazy anyway, because if you buy the game, like, you should be able to play it online. Now, if you're not, to me, it should be the opposite almost, I guess. Like, it shouldn't be the opposite because, again, on PC, they can play Fortnite without us. You can play all games on PC,
Not
but...
moving at all.
Oh, no. Yours is like, nope. Nope. Yeah, the subscription thing is weird. It's just a way for them to make money. Just as I play Red Dead for free, yeah. Because you don't have to have a subscription, like, console on PC. It's a weird... Yeah, it's just a moneymaker, honestly. And you can't do anything about it, because... Unless you switch to PC, which I don't want to do. Goodness. So part of the reason why I'm hesitant to get a PlayStation, yeah, I mean, any single player game you own, you can play without a subscription. But any online game, or most online games, you need. I would imagine most. I don't know how many you don't need a subscription for to play online. Hey, look at that. 2 for 2. And the sun's coming up. The sun will come out tomorrow.
Shit. 2 more rolls.
Ooh, I'm probably pretty behind.
Witness camp.
I'm probably a little bit behind on my rolls. Probably do the collecting rolls. I haven't looked at them yet.
That's fine work. I can take it from here.
I think collector maps, maybe jewelry.
I was surprised that BG3 didn't require a subscription when I couldn't pay for a month. So you don't need... I guess that sort of makes sense. Well, I guess you can play with other people in BG3.
Alcohol drunk. 3 collectibles with a
But you don't have to. I wonder if you would need a subscription, Aiden, to play with other people. Do you know? Did you play with anybody during that time? Like where you had somebody... Because they can actually join in. That's an interesting one. What am I at? Oh, I'm further along. I'm at 5 out of 9. That's okay. Sedated animals arrive hardest on the crafted wilderness camp. Collectibles found with a shovel. Collector's maps. Okay, well, I can do the collectibles found with a shovel for everybody. Drink an alcohol bottle. Almost out of alcohol bottles, though. Pull up the map.
Nice little haul you got there.
Alright, what do we go around Tumbleweed? No diggables there, no diggables there. Alright, I'm gonna go to Armadillo because there's 3 coins right in the area. It's server. Okay, if the game uses PSN servers, you have to have the membership. So I guess, yeah, it depends on whether or not they have their own servers then. I've never really thought about that before, honestly. You're able to play with your boyfriend without subscription. Interesting. Okay. And that confirms what Wilka said. So if the server, it's server related. Of course, Rockstar's not going to pay for their own servers. That would be too much money. Although, on one hand, because they're not doing anything with Red Dead, it is kind of nice that it's peer-to-peer servers because it means the game is likely to stay up longer than if it were dedicated servers. Like, I feel like if they were paying for servers, they would cut the service off sooner. But if they're not paying out the expense for servers, this is just me thinking, like, money-wise, business-wise, then it's more likely that servers will stay up for a much longer period of time. I marked completely the wrong spot. Making my coffee. Coffee. Diana, I know you said you had a wagon. Feel free if you want to hop in and deliver it. No pressure, though. You don't have to. We're just doing a collecting right now.
Huh, New York token.
No, I don't want to pick up the stranger. She's a dead body. It's Yicky. I got a New York token as well.
Not a bad one.
Might as well grab this jewelry as well, because it should be a diggable.
Okay. Same. My 8 one.
New York token.
I have 8. I need the Liberty.
I'll grab this alcohol bottle. I'm running low. I am... Oh, it's not an alcohol bottle. Is it the family heirloom down here? Must
Yeah,
be
the family over there. Yeah. It's a horse airbrush.
Oh, air's feeling cold all of a sudden. I don't want to pick up no dead blue bodies, okay? I did the same thing with the spot. I went to dig game, said, oh, we're picking up bodies today? Oh, this one you can't get a diggable for because it's a box.
Huh, take New York token.
Aw, you got the bug. It's not a bad bug to have for that one.
Give me 6, I have.
Oh, it's same for me. Nice.
Nice. I got the Calumet earrings or
I wish
something.
it was a Liberty Quarter instead, but okay. This one's so good.
Yeah, I got the Calumet turquoise earrings. Alright, this is another coin over in the spot over here. Dude, it seems like the game settled down a little bit, but it was very finicky this morning when we first walked in. And it's not like I didn't abandon you, Red Dead. I did it daily almost every... yeah, I did it daily every day I was gone on my bad connection. I did not abandon you completely. I think Fortnite was being kind to me yesterday because they're like, she's gone, she's leaving. She's not playing ever again. $17.87 1-cent token. Alright, so you guys need another diggable. I might as well get this arrowhead right up here. I'll let somebody else go first because I got my 3. So arrowhead right up here.
1 cent token.
Whoop. Sorry, Ducky.
There we go.
Do 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 do
My
do.
third one. I'll grab this arrowhead anyway. It's gonna be 4.
Speaking of Baldur's Gate 3, my horse is named Astarion. One of these days, I'm gonna get through the Underdark and be able to keep going with BG3. I need to watch videos on just how to do these people. Just, you guys just understand how to attack with only 4 characters when there's 20 enemies, and I just don't understand. Like, I get it, like I understand the premise. I used to play turn-based game, but like with only 4 characters, I'm like, what do I do? Do I try to heal us? Do I try to attack? Do I try to move? Do I throw a potion?
A quartz! It's a quartz! It's a
A
quartz!
quartz! A quartz! I need a quartz! I'm gonna be real sad if this is not a quartz. Hey, John, how's it going? How late am I? I'm probably got about another 30 minutes left on the stream.
Teasing us here.
Never late. You're just on time.
Nah, got a rough arrowhead.
Oh, wow.
Rough.
It was a quartz, I promise I wasn't joking.
I got a quartz! I got a quartz! It's because it's the curse of the second person going.
Dang, I got roughed. I'm gonna file a complaint.
Yeah. Look, that was my only quartz arrowhead. It's my first quartz arrowhead since I sold down. And just because I said we were going to get it, let's get the last coin here. Where are you? Here-ish? Ish, very
Jump in and
ish.
get it. So here. If you are online, jump in and luckier than us.
I named my horse DeLorean, and my character dressed up like Marty when he's in the Old West. Nice. I like it. Who dressed you like that? You did. I know I'm in the minority for some people, but I actually really like Back to the Future 3. I liked it much better than 2. Obviously 1 is still like the best, but like for me it's 1, 3, 2. I'm the same way with Jurassic Park as well. So like Jurassic Park, so 1, and then I like Jurassic Park 3, and then I like Jurassic Park 2. I like Jurassic Park 2 a lot, but I just like 3 a little bit better, I think. Now I have yet to like one of the Jurassic Worlds though. I haven't watched the last one, not the one that's just coming out now, but like the one before that. I think it's Dominion. I haven't watched that one. I need to go back before I watch that one and watch the first 2, but I don't know that I want to because I didn't really like them. I'm looking for eagles in the game. Where can I go? I seen videos from 6 years ago and they're not up to date, sad face. So spawn shouldn't change. Like that's one thing where if you see a video that's old, like spawn should still stay the same. It's just that spawns don't work the same for everybody. So like a good eagle spot for me might not be a good eagle spot for you. A couple locations I can give you though that do have eagles. So Twin Stack Pass here, which is sort of south of Valentine, or between Valentine and Heartland oil fields here. If you go through this road, there's these 2 peaks here, and on one side will sit a hawk and the other side will sit an eagle. I can't tell you which side is which or if they switch off, which they probably do, but there will be a bird usually on each of these sides. And like I said, one's going to be a hawk, one's going to be eagle. Now what you want to do though is you want to make sure you shoot near it first to make it fly, because if you shoot it at the top of the peak you might not be able to get it. But that's a good eagle spot you could try for. Another spot that I find really good is when you're coming around the bend from Strawberry. There's a Wingila Dam. This is
My
down
favorite
here.
location is at the top of the steeple at Coots Chapel, just outside of Armadillo.
There you go. So Ducky's got another one outside Armadillo. Steeple, actually Ghost is saying that one too. There is a static spawn. I'm going to have to go to Strawberry, though, and figure out, because I can't remember if it's this road. I don't think it might be this road down here, but there's a bend you come around, and there's almost always an eagle sitting up there. Bard's Crossing, a lot of times, that can be just a really hard one to get, though, because it'll fall off into the water, but a lot of times there'll be an eagle sitting here. Bridges are a big one, so also Wapiti, this bridge here. A lot of times we'll have an eagle sitting. So there's a couple static spawns. But again, it's... Oops. I didn't get the coin wherever we were, right?
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention when you weren't there. So I left the area hoping it wouldn't,
That's fine. Oh, that's right, because I moved my thing. I got distracted. All right, let me go grab this coin. Let me go to Strawberry and I'll show you this spot, because this one's a really reliable one for me. The problem with an online game, so if you're playing online, is that the spawns are affected by other players. So if another player's nearby or rode nearby, they may have startled it and it flew off. And so I would like load into the game away where you want to be and then fast travel to that area, so just less people are likely to be there. If you can do something like drop your MTU settings down or do something to get a solo lobby, that can be helpful. Oh, story mode. Yes. Okay, this spot in story mode works great. This bend here I'm going to show you. Or at least for me. But again, story mode is the same way. Spawns work good for some people and not so good for other people. It's why I like my Panther video. The first one I ever did was the best location for me, still is to this day. And it works great for a lot of people, but it doesn't work for everybody. And so that's why I did the second Panther video that shows all the spawn locations, because people who struggle with the area outside Braithwaite usually are able to get a Panther at the nighttime spawn locations in the LeCay-LeGras area. So it's just really weird how spawns work, honestly. So this is where it's written Oangila next to the curve. Here. Yeah, I think that's where it is, but for some reason I was thinking it came up above the bridge there, and that's why on the map because I'm much more likely to be able to know when I'm actually riding it versus on the map. 'Cause, 'cause I'm much more likely to be able to know when I'm actually riding it versus on the map. 'Cause, 'cause I'm much more likely to be able to know when I'm actually riding it versus on the map. 'Cause, 'cause I'm much more likely to be able to know when I'm actually riding it versus on the map. 'Cause, 'cause I'm much more likely to be able to know when I'm actually riding it versus on the map. 'Cause, 'cause I'm much more likely to be able to know when I'm actually riding it versus on the map. 'Cause, 'cause I'm much more likely to be able to know when I'm actually riding it versus on the map. 'Cause, 'cause I'm much more likely to be able to know when I'm actually riding it versus on the map. 'Cause, 'cause I'm much more likely to be able to know when I'm actually riding it versus on the map. 'Cause, 'cause I'm much more likely to be able to know when I'm actually riding it versus on the map. 'Cause, 'cause I'm much more likely to be able to know when I'm actually riding it versus on the map. 'Cause, 'cause I'm Just ride down here real quick. I'll show you the spot. If we luck out, there'll be an eagle here. So depending where you are in story, you wouldn't be able to get to Armadillo then. So you might want to try one of these locations up here. This is the spot I used for all three because I think you had a tomahawk, like, like birds of prey. And this was one of the spots that I used. But again, Bards usually has an eagle sitting there too. Twin Tex Bass is also a really great one. But again, if you have to do the tomahawk one, like that's probably not a great location because it's up so high. So here, this bend, there it is. Right there, see it? Golden Eagle. So this is probably one of my better locations in story. And you can see even online it works when spawns are affected. Hey, bird. There it goes. So just to show you on the map here. So that's this rock right here. It won't let me mark because I'm so close. There we go. So kind of just to the left of the S in Strawberry, right to the right of the N in Owangila. But yeah, try that one out, see how it works for you. Again, so people get, not you, but like people in my videos sometimes will get mad because this doesn't work. You know, streamers lying again about locations. Like, my guy, I can't control your spawns, okay? Like, you know, sometimes the spawns work, sometimes the spawns don't work. That's just kind of how the game is. Sometimes no animals spawn, you know? Oh, yeah, you could do that. So, like, in, especially in the Heartlands or different areas, you could kill an animal and let it... I usually get crows with that, though. But you can get eagles and hawks to come down. All right, what other dailies do we have?
I'm doomed.
Oh, I should go check my camp again, just see how close we are.
I'll meet
The only I got left is
I went to Blackwater. I gotta go to camp real quick.
which I'm not gonna do. If you are.
Let me just look. Dana said she can load in if you're collecting. I don't mind following and riding. To collect sounds peaceful right now. Either way, if you have a delivery you want to do, if you want to just collect a little bit, I'm down for that as well. Ducky's got the magic fingers with the quartz. I'm going to check camp, see if I have a delivery. Close to having a delivery. Ooh, I have 97. So I'm going to do a little collecting and then I can sell my stuff as well.
Cool.
There are some collectibles here in the plains I could get.
I think Diana joined. Yes.
Is Diana here? I can add her to party chat.
Yep, she's in the party.
Nice. Let me look, Native. Either my game was glitchy or something, but I had a panther spawn up in tall trees and it wasn't a cougar either. I've actually heard people say that. I've never personally had it happen. The only thing I had happen in tall trees, Native, was I had a black standardbred spawn there, and I've literally never seen a black standardbred in story spawn outside of well, unless like an NPC has it, Big Valley. And so I weirdly just had this black standardbred spawn in tall trees. So that was like really weird. But I've had people be like, oh, I've had a panther spawn up here. I'm like, that is so weird because like panthers should not spawn like where they're saying they should spawn. But again, the game is weird and crazy and does all sorts of weird, crazy stuff sometimes. Now I've had the legendary animals swap spots too, like the Winyan bison and the other bison will be in the wrong area. The game do be crazy sometimes. Good morning, Diana.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm currently on the White Cloud River. Oh, Morgan, you're still here, and I totally forgot. You guys have to remind me when I'm stupid. I forgot I was going to show you the... I did mark a card, which I'm going to head toward in a minute, but I'm going to show here. So these are all the themes that you can have once you're fully ranked up. So standard, hobo, survivor, military, surplus, traveling, opulence, which is my personal favorite, bounty, and then as you get the roles, so bounty hunter, collector, trader, are all ones you can get as well. And then in that you can also switch your tents. So like this is the traveling opulence bedroll, lean to, which apparently is just slightly different. A-frame, which is the one I do because I like the plant. Tall lean-to. Now, they do have some things like the higher rank ones do refill your cores better, but I just eat something. Covered. And then like each theme has, so like this is another one I super like, collector. And then yeah, as you rank up, you'll get like better and better tents. Covered.
Anything else, just say the word.
And now my tent has changed to this one, which I do like as well. And you can go inside, but I like my plant on the other one. But yeah, this is the white cloud ruber, which is the trader horse. You got to like the beautiful Roman nose if you're gonna do the cloud ruber. See, it's beautiful. Look at it. Why do buckskin horses suit brown tech so well? Oh my gosh, yes. And even this, so this white horse, I love this saddle on. I didn't think I'd like this saddle on anybody, but I super love it. Where do I find 3-star rabbits? Oh my gosh, like everywhere. I don't really have a rabbit spot because they're just everywhere, but like even just like outside Valentine, the Heartlands are gonna have a lot of rabbits. It's just random whether or not they're 1, 2, or 3-star. I don't know that there's a spot, like no spot, no location I give is like good for 3-star, 2-star, 1-star, because that's just random even in the spawn location. Anybody have a really good rabbit spot?
Over there by Maddox Pond. And the little house in the Heartlands that's below the H.
Okay, so Ducky's saying Maddox Pond here, which is just north of Rhodes. Oh, the house over in this house under the A, or
under the H?
Or under the H, this house.
Yeah, it's like halfway in the ground. Yeah, that one.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say for me personally, if I was looking, I would just like travel to Valentine and then just ride out toward the Heartlands and just keep your eyes peeled. Honestly. Because rabbits really are like, yeah, there's a lot of rabbits. Uh, 69 Solo says near Horseshoe and Great Plains you'll find plenty of rabbits. Yeah, I guess it depends. Are you like early in the story so you can't get into like the New Austin area?
Oh, I missed.
It meets ya. Ooh, Mademoiselle. I don't think I have anything to sell her though. Actually, I probably should sell this Arrowhead collection while it's still on bonus.
I got a 3-star deer to donate to your camp.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
When we go back to sell.
It's got to be getting pretty close, right?
Oh, yeah.
Got a random dig spot here. And then I'm just going to go up to Madame Nazar real quick. Duchess Emerald Earrings. Number 7. Oh, I actually do have an earring set to sell. Alright, let's see what we can get here. I mean, I wasn't looking for you, but you're here, so I might as well stop.
I do not trust you.
Witch Hunt Collection. Alright, I got earrings.
Earrings. Delightful.
Family heirlooms.
I sell these to a professor in Saint Denis. And no, you cannot have his name. You could not bear to part with that. Well.
Might as well grab this arrowhead one close by. Maybe we should have Ducky get it first. Quartz, 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 quartz. Whoa. Dude, the pheasants have been out like crazy today because I've run over like 3 of them. Horseshoe next to the banks of Dakota River. Heartlands are the best place to get 3-star rabbits. Even, yeah, right outside the Chapter 2 camp. So that's what I was thinking too. When you do the mission with Hosea that takes you up to hunt the bear, you can get 3-star rabbits there because you have to specifically grab rabbits as part of the mission. And so I always try to make sure I try to get it without dropping the pelt quality. That can be tricky because you either have to get a varmint rifle ahead of time or use an, I think you can use an arrow. Do, 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 do. All right. Dare I dig it first?
Up to you.
We're gonna get something really plain. Chipped arrowhead. Why, thank you. That's super helpful, game. Alright, right back to our camp. See if we're at 100. Been paying attention.
You're at 100.
I'm at 100. Sweet. I knew it had to be
Yeah.
pretty close.
Oops, sorry, my horse is in the way. Rude. Okay.
And where you robbed the train, I stole 1 oil thing. Oh yeah, I need the other 2, but the people keep killing me, so I need poison arrows and knives. Look, guys, when I'm telling you that the horses don't all behave the same, like they just don't. Did you see my pie? If you were here earlier, you saw what my piebald roadster was doing. Look at this white clawed ruber. Totally different. I got a golden lab to name him Rusty after my old dog lab mix. I have on my secondary account, I have a black lab named after my Samson. My little Sam. It's my black lab growing up. Ooh, cougar. This is one of my better horses. Belladonna, the brown leopard Appaloosa, is a really good one, but this white cloud ruber is fantastic. Well, there's some flying birds here if anybody doesn't have 10. Do 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 do. Bunch of flying birds.
Yeah, I like the Great Plains for birds.
Yeah, it's a good play, good spot.
Some pheasants. You get a lot of orioles over here.
Mm-hmm. Dude, I remember in story one of the hardest animals. Forget the moose. One of the hardest animals for me to find for the compendium was the robin, like the bird that exists the most in the United States of America. I think I couldn't find any robins. I was like, well, this isn't accurate.
Yeah, it was the same for me, but today it was one of the 10 birds I killed.
Yeah, it was a robin. It's so funny how that works.
Yeah. In my
Supplies are looking healthy right now.
latest playthrough, when I was looking for robin, they said on one of those flat iron lake islands.
All right, my friend.
Usually
Time to
sitting
make some
down.
money. Here's another batch ready to go.
I think, where did I finally find a... I searched for days and days. I think I finally found it on the river,
Left in me.
kind of south, like Roanoke area. It's that area where the one ambush happens. It's like along the river, there's trees and rocks, so it's not right up by the waterfall. And I finally found a robin. And then later I finally found one in the plains. But it was like, there were not a lot. Were we going Wallace? That's not really local. Like, Riggs would have been local. Let me go across here.
Mm-hmm.
I can't change my weapons, that's right, because I'm on a wagon. Well, don't turn your whole horse into me, you dumbass. I'm gonna turn my horse into you and then get cranky when you run into me. Alright, get up to the spot where I can aim so I can read here. The Gypsy Cop surprised me with how brave it is. The only thing is when I have to catch up with my posse, then it's a rough, gotta go fast. The only place the Robin static spawn is on the islands across from Braithwaite Manor. I don't think I've ever seen a Robin over there. the islands across from Braithwaite, like.
Oh, yeah, I've seen rabbits over there.
The smallest one, I watched a video where to find it and showed that the smallest island is closest to it.
Interesting. I'm gonna have to check that out. I wonder if that's just one of those things where like the spawn doesn't work for me necessarily. Hey, Stacks, you changed your name again. Long time no see. Welcome. Guys, just you trying to throw me off. Yeah, dude, I don't know that I've ever seen a Robin over there. That is crazy. I'm gonna have to check that out.
The smallest island across from
Smallest island?
South.
I can take the railroad tracks, right?
Yeah.
Which is also
We're gonna do that.
Turn out there, we should be alright. Of course, we can tell off when we're around here.
Yeah. So I try to start all my videos off now. Like, look, this spot works for me. It might not work for you. Don't come at me in the comments because it didn't work for you. I can't control your game. Spawns are not magical. They're just... You gotta find the spot that works for you.
A bit of a narrow bridge. You should be able to make it.
We can do, we can do, we can do, we can do it. Do 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 do. We don't like it, but we can do it.
Yeah, I remember a long time ago. I just started when I was riding through these train tracks, and all of a sudden, train spawned. Killed me.
We had once where we were riding across the bridge with a wagon. And I forget what happened, but then all of a sudden, I think it was Panther was up in front on a horse, like splats into something and goes over the side of Bard's Crossing, like falls over the edge. And we're like, what in the hell did he just run into? And like after our wagon got past, the train spawned in. So he could see it on his screen and it hit him. But we were behind him and it didn't. It didn't spawn until after we were through, which was very nice of it, I think. Hey, IPA, good morning. Thank you so much for being a member for 45 months. That is crazy. I'm never going to get over seeing those numbers.
Good morning, IPA.
Cheers, IPA.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna fall off the bridge.
Are you drinking some coffee this morning, IPA?
Cheers to that.
Excuse me, I'm just gonna sink my... Oh, I went the wrong way. I'm gonna sink my wagon here. I'm gonna have to get some food here soon. Dun, 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 dun. I don't have my shotgun. You're gonna meet your maker. Third shot. Just got up and making it now. The coffee. If you could only drink one type of coffee for the rest of your life, what coffee would you drink? Whoa, these guys will just spawn in here. That guy's gonna force it around.
Coffee right now, and it's not hitting the way a hot coffee usually does.
Don't you hate that,
but
though?
It's been really warm. Yeah. I'm kind of disappointed.
Especially when I'm like so like I feel like I have a craving for something or I want something and I want it and then I eat it or drink it and I'm just like, man, this is not what I was thinking it was gonna be.
Yeah, that's literally how I feel right now. It's not going down. I'm like, should I just make another one?
Sometimes you gotta. Aiden says mocha.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you guys. And Diana coming in with the 46 months. Nice, nice.
It's been how long?
It's been many moons.
Really?
Many moons.
Many moons. I hella thought about something too the other day. Oh, thanks for the delivery, by the way.
Yep.
I would do mine, but if not, we can do it next time. I mean,
We can do
it's
yours.
like,
That's fine.
it's
I
not
don't mind.
really-
Yeah, it's on double right now.
Yeah, it's
Just
double
go
if
and
you want to
double
get it.
check. It's been centuries since I've been on the game.
It's been
Let me
centuries.
just see. Okay, it's been ages. Okay, I'm gonna make a camp if I remember how to do that correctly.
All right, I'm going to get out of here because I'm at my camp and it's going to stop you from making a camp.
Okay.
All right, I fast traveled, so it should be good. Oh, no worries, Sean. I appreciate the like. Thank you. I'm the worst at that. I do, and I'm also like really bad about saying it because I'm just like, but me personally, I like it when somebody says it when I'm watching a stream because I'll forget all the time. That's why when I join in, I try to do it right away because if I don't, I know I'm going to forget. I'm at 7 out of 9. Nice. Okay, we could craft at a wilderness camp. We could sedate, revive some sedated animals. Can make a camp stew maybe? Probably not. I probably don't have enough stuff to make a camp stew.
It says I'm near hostiles and I can't pitch.
Of course.
Oh, there we go.
Of course. Oh, I can make chocolate game chili. Nice.
Okay, I'm gonna go to camp.
Taste that stew. Melts in your mouth. Dude, I hate when they do the player kills in a free roam event because in the morning I swear, it's like really hard to get you gotta really be paying attention. It's like all the events are role events that you can't kill other players in. Could go 7 for 7, 9 for 9, but do 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 do. I don't get Fox too often. We'll take a little sample.
Okay, I do have a delivery, so if you
Okay,
want, I can
sweet.
send invites.
Yeah, let me drop a posse.
Okay, I see spray tech. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, I should have a spot now.
Okay.
XT3's with us. Her
What's the name?
gamer tag starts with a K. It's
Am I missing
I don't know if
anybody?
that's connected.
Yeah, right.
Chatisukiamis.
Oh, I found you. I think I found. Okay.
All right, let me get
That's
to fast travel
4
and
people, right? Okay.
one time I went to pet a dog and I accidentally shot it. Oh no. We've all been there. Although I've accidentally shot a dog before, but horses, yes. People, yes.
Why can't I use a fast travel?
Because the game hates you.
What? I was
I walked up right next to
about to
Ducky and
say.
used the fast travel. Game is being weird. Oh, we're on the plains. Nice. Could have just ridden out that way.
Might
Yeah.
have to ride because it's definitely not giving me the option to fast travel. Oh, there we go. Finally.
The game's being so weird. Oh, there we go. Nice.
I should have.
Come here, little raccoon.
Alright. I made stew, and then just let me know when you guys are here, and we can go.
I'm ready whenever. I've run over a dog when driving my brother's wagon going nearly 0 miles an hour. My defense was dark. I've definitely run into dogs before. It's okay. I don't mean
I was
to.
about to say in real life, but obviously in the game.
In real life,
sorry,
once
the
I
local.
accidentally ran over a huge snapping turtle. I felt so bad. It was torrentially downpouring, and it was nighttime. It was dark, and I couldn't see, and I was on a windy road. And I'm driving down. I'm not going super fast because, again, torrentially downpouring. Can't see the lines of the road or anything. and I hit something, and it's like a bump, and I'm like, oh my god, what the hell did I just hit? I was like, was it an animal? I hope it wasn't a person. Like, I don't even know. So I turned around, came back, and it was this giant snapping turtle, and unfortunately his shell had just been cracked in like 2 places. So I got it in my car. You have to be really careful with snapping turtles because their necks are super long. They can like get you when you don't think that they should be able to. So I very carefully got into the back of my car and took it to the emergency vet and was just like, I don't know what to do. Like, I ran over this turtle. Its shell is cracked. Like, it's, you know, I can't just leave it there. And they took it. My guess is they probably put it down unless they had contacts with like a wildlife center that could have taken it. But I just couldn't leave it there on the side of the road. It was alive still, so. Yeah, I think that's the most traumatic animal I've ever run over.
I've never ran over any animal. I mean, at least I don't think so. Or else I would have probably stopped too and been like, hey. I did pick up a dog from the side of the road and took it to the shelter a long time ago. It was a little pity, but I felt so bad. It was just from the fire department, like, chilling, and I was just like, I felt so bad for it. And I think she was pregnant or had babies already, because you could tell she was nursing. My friends hated me that day. They were like, we're going to the shelter. I was like, yep, we're going to the shelter. Let's go. I was like 17.
Sometimes you just have to interrupt your day for a little bit. Something's going on. I was driving down the road once. Was it a mini horse? It was a horse. Maybe it was a pony. I can't remember. It was just like trotting alongside the road. So I got out. I think I had like a dog leash or whatever that I used. It was in the car. And I called like animal control or whatever. And then they, or either my mom or somebody, knew that the horse had gotten out before and went to this house nearby. So I walked it down to them. And was like, hey, here horse. And then nobody was home, so I'm just kind of standing there. Well, then somebody drove up and got the horse.
That's funny. You were just with a leash, like,
yeah.
on the mini pony, on the horse. That's funny.
I was like, well, I don't have anything else. Pretty sure it had a, I don't know if I roped around its neck or it had a halter on, and so I was using the halter.
My husband did tell me that a long time ago. Him and his dad were like going around on their street and they ran over a chihuahua.
Oh.
I'm not sure what happened after that. I think they had to take it to the. Oh my gosh, this is so.
Oh, I wouldn't go that way. Are you
I don't
turning?
have to go this way. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd go
I'm not
straight.
gonna go that way.
I don't know why it takes you that way. It's so weird.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna run over my own horse. Oh no! Get up, pony. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh,
oh no.
Wagon. No, it fell.
Do you want to reset or do you just want to deliver the bags?
Yeah. I mean, do we get the same thing for delivering the bags?
No, you'll get less for delivering the bags.
Do you guys mind? Or
I don't mind if you reset. Yeah.
The bags.
I don't mind.
Do I have to close the app?
Yeah, you have to close that. Hopefully picking up the bags didn't mess it up.
Oh, fuck.
You'll come back in no goods.
I closed out. if I ruined it, I'm fucking done. See, this is me talking at the same. I can't multitask right now.
Well, also the pony should not drop like that. The horses.
He literally.
Like, we're just backing up. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're so finicky.
That's Mama. I'm busy. Go.
That poor thing just freaking fell. We were talking about animals on the road.
Who here thinks that an eyewitness shot cannot get law on you in the blink of an eye? Put in the chat. My thing is if like an enemy attacks me and I shoot them, I should not get wanted. If another player shoots me first and I shoot back, I should not get a bounty on me. Now it doesn't really matter. I've got a ton of money. I can pay it easily, but it's the principle of the matter. If you shoot me first, I shouldn't have to pay money. You attacked me, you monster. All right, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. That reminds me of some story. Are you loaded back in? Or are you in a different lobby?
To see. Yeah, most likely. I'm gonna check though if I have the goods, and if they're not there, I'm just gonna.
Okay.
I'm gonna fucking call it.
Be like, that's it for me for today. We're on our way home from the stables, and a horse at the place of the road got out, so my mom had to go back and knock the door to alert the owners. I think the horse is the craziest animal I've ever come across that I've had to help get back to its home. I was like, oh, there's just this horse trotting down the side of the road. We'd have a dog once that I almost hit, and it belonged to the neighbors right there near the road, and they had it on an electric collar, but the electric collar was not working, I guess. Oh, and semi-recently, when I was living down here in Florida, there was a standard black and tan dachshund nearby that was just running loose all night, like every day, but it sort of belonged to the people that lived right there, but they like denied ownership, I guess, because they didn't want to pay the pet fee. And so I had to call somebody. I was like, I almost hit this dog. And it is gone now, so I guess they picked her up.
My goods are still here, so
okay,
you guys
nice.
want to come to me?
Yep,
when
I'll
joining my
just
posse?
yeah,
Okay.
I'll just join the posse.
I reformed it. Okay.
Oh, it says you're on a mission and I can't rejoin.
What the fuck? I'm at the butcher table.
There it goes. That was weird. That was weird. We had a horse escape of our own, but they jumped back into the field when they saw us. They were like, I'm sorry. It just amazes me that my mom's dog stays in the yard because she's such a good jumper. Like, she jumps so high. Like, how did she not just jump over the... Because there's a lower part on the deck. I was like, how did she just not jump over that? Hey Dave, how's it going? Welcome.
All right, are you guys all loaded in?
I am here.
I'm here.
Braytex here.
Okay. I'm gonna start it.
ST3's here, so as long as Ducky's here, we're good.
Yeah,
Okay.
Ducky is here. One of you.
Okay. All right. I won't fuck it up this time, guys.
It's okay. I'm doing pretty good, thank you. Do 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 do.
Wallace Station.
Wallace again. Sheesh. Hi, horses. Oh, this one's laying down. There were 2 horses in the herd that was born from my granddad's horse, so they were that comfortable to where they knew they weren't going to be in trouble as long as they came back into the field. Like, sorry, Mom, we were just out for a little joyride.
They're trying to get in your way, ain't they, Diana?
The pronghorn. The
Yeah, dude, they were
NPC.
running crazy.
We freaking ran over a pronghorn.
She's like, I'm not gonna mess this one up.
She's trying to take your horse out again.
You make her mess up again.
Right.
I've seen like 1 million raccoons today. Holy smokes. What are you still doing out here, raccoon? It's 6 a.m. What is it you like to do in the game again? You mean like in Red Dead? What things do I like to do? One of my favorite things to do is just collect. So Red Dead is kind of like my relaxing, like, just stress relief game. So just like trail riding around and collecting is one of my favorite things to do. Oh, are you going to take the train tracks or take the road? All right, looks like train tracks. Train tracks it is. But honestly, I just like the variety. Is nice. Whether I'm playing story or playing online, I like to do a variety of things. Probably hunting is probably my least favorite. In story mode, I like to go around and I like to study, like study track. Could have sworn photograph was one of them, but apparently not. And I like to fill the entire compendium. I'm a very like list, like I like to check off lists. So when I have like challenges, I like checking the boxes. That's like satisfying to me. So that's why I like doing things like dailies, because it gets me kind of moving around the map a little bit, doing a variety of things, but I also get to check the boxes. Speaking of Trailheads, we need another one. We do need another one. I've been so busy lately. We'll have to think of a good time for another one. See if there's an event or like a... I'll have to see. I think we only get off Thursday the 4th for... So that won't be any good, because I was thinking if we got off Thursday and Friday... Or is it on a Thursday this time? I was thinking if we got off 2 days, that'd be nice. Could maybe do one around the holiday. Yes, what I was thinking what you said, and I love hunting. I keep thinking if I was born back in that time of soul, I guess it would be after before life. Yeah, for me it's just like I'd much rather I'm like more on Harriet's side. I'd much rather like be part of like wildlife conservation and like photograph and study and like that in another life that would have been what I did for a job. I would have been like out there in the wild, like studying, doing research, studies and stuff. Thank you for the delivery.
Nice, thank you.
You're welcome.
Nice.
All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna hop off.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap
I'll
it up
talk to
as
you
well.
later.
Yeah. Bye, Diana. Thanks for hopping in.
All right. Bye. Thanks.
And thanks to everybody else for hopping in. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up because I'm getting hungry. 11:30. So definitely. Thanks,
Bye,
guys.
everybody.
Bye, guys. It's like to start a new one up just so no one in the game can chat in and hear me. So I think I'd only hunt to survive. Yeah, if I had to, like, nowadays you don't have to. So like for me, I don't have to worry about it. But yeah, like back then I totally get it. And I don't even have a problem like with somebody who wants to go out and hunt and like get something for their family to eat. Like that's fine. Like I don't personally want to do it, but like that's fine. It's just I don't have to because I've got a grocery store nearby I can go to. So I do think that we could do a better job of that and there is such a thing as sustainability too. Like we don't want to overhunt, overfish like certain things. So yeah, another nuanced topic for another day. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I really appreciate all of you. I will be back, should be back next weekend. As always, if I can throw in a weekday stream, I will. It just hasn't worked out too much. My classes have just been crazy. It's just life gets crazy. I wish I didn't. By the time I get home when I'm working, it's just like really hard to get on, but The next like game I'll be streaming that I can think of is going to be Ghost of Yote, but that's not until October, so that'll be a little bit. So, but thanks again, guys. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend, and hopefully I will get to chat with you all soon. Bye, everybody.